Hi, it's Stacy, and welcome to day 4 of my juicing journal. I just thought I would share a little bit about how the rest of yesterday went. I had a terrible headache last night, and I was definitely in some gastric distress last night, but that has gone away, thank goodness. So I think that was just because, I was really sweating with yoga, and I think it was just day 3, and I think my body was really just purging some toxins in a variety of ways. So, without getting TMI, that's all I'll share about that. But I felt great today. I haven't had a headache at all today. My husband and I got up and I juiced for us. And then we actually went to the YMCA. And so I did the elliptical about 20 minutes and walked on the treadmill for another 30. So I've worked out the last 3 days, which is sad, but it's good. It's good, but it's sad because I was thinking, I think I've worked out more in this last week than I probably have in the last 6 months prior to this week. I've also been to Costco a heck of a lot more in the last 10 days as well, more than I've been there before. So definitely getting a different rhythm in my routine, but a good one, but definitely a good one. So we got our workout in. We did make a Costco run again today because I was just running out of carrots and lemons and stocked up on some grapes because my husband likes that in juice. So had a good day. I actually yesterday and today, it's been so cold. I live in the Midwest and it's just so cold. Made a veggie broth and made my own, and it's really nice to just have that savory taste. I'm not finding that I really like the V8 tasting drinks, juices, so to have that savory broth was really good and actually made me feel a lot better yesterday, especially when I wasn't feeling super well with my gastric problems. My husband and I have just been talking about how much better we feel. We really do feel really good. It's you don't feel bloated, and the weight is still coming off gradually. I know it's still early, it's only day 4, but I was down another pound today, so that's a total of 5.4 pounds in 3 days, so that's pretty good. Jamie's down about 5, so we're keeping right on track with each other so far. But men, I'm soon that he'll just probably skyrocket off and leave me in the dust because they just tend to lose more quickly than women do. But we're feeling really good, and I'm going to make some juice here in a little bit. I think some of the biggest challenges have just been really cooking for. I have 2 boys at home, so cooking for them, and my 18-year-old asked me to make chicken noodle soup, homemade, which is actually one of my favorite things to eat too. So I made it, and then I couldn't even taste it to see like if the noodles were done right. So I had to have one of the boys come taste the noodles so that I was, not being overly tempted by it. But I made it through. But the other thing Jamie and I've been just really talking about is like as we pick up after the boys or clean up the table or we're getting them food ready, what we've noticed is that we've had to stop ourselves from just automatically like putting something in our mouth, which just tells me like there's probably countless calories and countless things we've been putting in our mouth that we didn't even realize that we're eating. And now that we can't just pop everything in our mouth like we've used to, it's really you become cognizant of how much you probably have been just throwing in your mouth, a chip here, a bite of this, as you're cooking something, you're tasting and maybe more than you need to make sure it's ready to eat. So I think it's been interesting for us to see how much we've stopped popping in our mouth as we're cleaning up or getting food ready for the boys. So that's pretty much kind of my revelations for the last couple of days and how things have been going. So feeling pretty good. Down almost the end of day 4. So I hope everyone's doing well, and thanks for joining me. Juice on.